Chosen ones, you need to hear this. Do not scroll away. If this message has found you, it is because your soul frequency is already ringing in harmony with the monumental shift that has just occurred. The new moon and the solar eclipse are behind us. But the real event, the energetic tsunami, is only just beginning to make landfall in our reality. The next 4 days, from September 24th through the 27th, are not going to be normal. I repeat, they are not going to be normal. What was seeded in the darkness of the eclipse is now beginning to sprout in the light of our conscious awareness, and it's going to hit everyone. But for you, the chosen ones, the light workers, the star seeds, you will experience it on a level that most of the world cannot even begin to comprehend. This is your final preparation briefing. Before we dive into the strange spiritual signs that are about to manifest, I need you to anchor your energy with us right now. Do these 3 things immediately. First, like this video to send a ripple of conscious energy out into the collective. Second, subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the downloads are coming faster than ever and you cannot afford to miss a single one. And third, go to the comments right now and type the number 999. This isn't just a number, it is a sacred symbol of completion. You are closing a karmic cycle that has spanned lifetimes, and you are stepping into a new divine mission. By typing 999, you are declaring to the universe that you are ready. Do it now. The silence after a solar eclipse is deafening, isn't it? It's not an empty silence. It's a charged, potent, vibrating void. It's the cosmic womb from which new realities are born. This eclipse was not a gentle reset. It was a hard reboot of the entire planetary grid. It wiped the energetic slate clean, dissolving timelines that were no longer in alignment with humanity's highest destiny. And in the wake of that reset, a new frequency is flooding the planet. For the next 4 days, you are going to be integrating this frequency at a cellular level, and it will manifest as a series of strange, inexplicable, and profoundly spiritual signs. The first sign is something many of you are already starting to experience: the sacred echo, or what we can call auditory anomalies. You will be sitting in a perfectly quiet room, and you will hear a faint, high-pitched ringing in one or both of your ears. This is not tinnitus. This is the sound of the 5D crystalline grid coming online. It is the sound of your own light body activating and attuning itself to this new Earth frequency. You might hear what sounds like a whisper, just on the edge of your hearing. You might hear your name being called by a disembodied voice when no one is around. Do not be afraid. This is the veil thinning to an unprecedented degree. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, your higher self, they are using this post-eclipse window to make contact in the clearest way they can. The eclipse energy cleared so much of the static and density from the astral plane that their messages can now penetrate our physical reality more easily. When you hear these sounds, do not dismiss them. Stop what you are doing, take a deep breath. Close your eyes and silently ask, what is the message for me? The answer may not come in words. It might come as a feeling, an image in your mind's eye, a sudden knowing. This is the new language of communication, and these auditory signs are your first lesson. The second strange sign you must be prepared for is profound emotional polarity. This will be perhaps the most confusing and intense part of the next 4 days. You might wake up in the morning feeling a sense of bliss, clarity, and divine connection that you have never felt before. You will feel invincible, filled with love for all of humanity. Then an hour later, for no apparent reason, you might be plunged into a state of deep, inexplicable grief or anxiety. Tears might flow without a trigger. A wave of old fear or sadness from your past might wash over you, so powerful it brings you to your knees. Please, listen to me carefully. You are not going crazy. You are not regressing. What you are experiencing is a quantum-level purge and activation happening simultaneously. The eclipse energy is acting like a powerful magnet, pulling all remaining 3D programming to the surface to be released. All the unhealed trauma, the ancestral karma, the societal conditioning stored in your cells, it's all coming up for a final farewell. At the very same time, The new 5D light codes are flooding your system, giving you a taste of your future, ascended state of being. You are literally a bridge between two worlds, and for these next 4 days, you will feel the immense tension of holding both realities within your physical body. You will feel the ecstasy of liberation and the pain of release, sometimes within the same breath. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is not to judge these feelings or to get lost in them. It is to be the calm, silent observer of them. Witness the sadness, thank it for its lessons, and let it go. Embrace the joy, anchor it in your heart, and know that this is your true nature. You are a master energy transmuter, and this is your final exam. You are clearing not just for yourself, but for the entire collective. This process is why so many of you feel an overwhelming exhaustion that sleep cannot seem to fix. Your physical body is working harder than it ever has, rewriting its own DNA in real time. It is upgrading your nervous system to be able to hold and channel these new higher frequencies of light. So be gentle with yourself. Drink more water than you think you need, pure filtered water. Water is crystalline, and it helps to conduct these new energies and flush out the old toxins. Eat clean, light foods. Avoid dense processed substances and alcohol, as they will only disrupt this delicate recalibration process. Rest when your body tells you to rest, even if it's in the middle of the day. You are not being lazy, you are integrating a cosmic download of immense proportions. The people around you who are still operating on the old 3D grid will not understand this. They may see your need for rest as weakness, or your emotional swings as instability. Do not let their lack of understanding pull you down. You are a forerunner, a pioneer of consciousness. It is a lonely path at times, but you are not alone. We are all going through this together, a global army of light, anchoring this new reality onto the planet. You are feeling the birth pangs of a new world, and it is happening within your very own body. If you have already felt this wild emotional swing, this quantum leap between despair and ecstasy, I want you to go to the comments right now and type "I am the anchor." Claim your power. This is not just an affirmation, it is a declaration of your role in this divine plan. You are the anchor for these new frequencies. You are the steady lighthouse in the storm for those who are still lost in the waves of chaos. By typing "I am the anchor," you are letting your higher self and your guides know that you understand the assignment. You are ready to hold the light steady, no matter how turbulent the inner and outer worlds become. Do it now and feel the shift in your own energy as you claim this sacred responsibility. The third strange sign that will become intensely prominent over the next 24 to 72 hours is what I call Dreamscape bleed-through. Your dream life is about to become more real, more vivid, and more significant than your waking life. The eclipse didn't just thin the veil between you and your guides, it dissolved the membrane between your conscious and subconscious minds. The dream world is no longer a separate place you visit at night. It is now actively merging with your physical reality. You will have dreams that are so detailed, so logical, and so emotionally resonant that when you wake up, you will feel a sense of confusion and dislocation. It might take you several minutes to remember who you are, where you are, and what timeline you are in. This is normal. This is part of the integration. These are not just dreams, they are direct downloads from the universal Akashic records. They are training simulations for your new mission. They are visitations from your soul family and guidance councils. You may receive inventions, solutions to complex problems, profound spiritual truths, or even warnings about upcoming events in your dreams. It is absolutely critical that you place a journal and a pen by your bed. The moment you wake up, before you move, before you check your phone, before you even think about your day, write down everything you can remember. Every color, every symbol, every feeling, every word spoken. These messages are encoded. They may not make logical sense to your 3D mind, but your soul understands the language. But this sign goes even further than vivid dreams. It will begin to bleed into your waking hours. You will be going about your day, and suddenly, for a split second, an image from your dream will flash before your eyes. or you might see geometric patterns of light, shimmering grids, or colorful orbs in your peripheral vision. You might be talking to someone, and for a moment, you see their light body, their aura, instead of their physical form. This is the bleed through. The higher dimensions are no longer separate, they are overlapping with ours. These waking visions are confirmations that your third eye is not just opening, it is being fully activated. You are beginning to see the true nature of reality, the energetic matrix that underpins everything we perceive as solid. When this happens, again, do not be alarmed. It can be disorienting at first. Ground yourself by placing your bare feet on the earth if you can. Hold a piece of black tourmaline or hematite. Breathe deeply and thank the universe for this gift of higher sight. You are being shown the code behind the simulation. You are being given the keys to consciously create your reality, rather than just being a passive participant in it. These next 4 days are a crash course in multidimensional perception. Pay attention to the synchronicities. The numbers you see, the songs you hear, the chance encounters you have. They are all breadcrumbs from your higher self, guiding you through this magnificent, chaotic, and beautiful transformation. These first signs are the energetic recalibration. They are happening inside your mind, your ears, your heart. But what happens when this energy begins to manifest physically, in your body, and in the world around you? That is where the path of the chosen one becomes truly undeniable. And that is what we are about to uncover. We have journeyed through the internal recalibrations, the sacred echoes in the silence, the violent swings of emotional polarity, and the bleeding of the dreamscape into your waking hours. These are the initiations happening within the sacred temple of your consciousness. But now, we must address the next, unavoidable phase of this grand awakening. We must speak of how this monumental wave of post-eclipse energy is not just transforming your mind, but is actively and physically rewriting the very vessel you inhabit. This brings us to the fourth strange and powerful sign you will experience in the next 4 days. The physical body anomaly, or what the ancients called the divine purge. Your body is not just a vehicle, it is a biological supercomputer, a crystalline antenna, and it is undergoing the most profound hardware and software upgrade of its existence. You will begin to experience physical symptoms that will confuse you, and may even frighten you, if you do not understand their higher purpose. You may experience sudden, sharp, or dull aches in your joints, in your back, especially along the spinal column, and in your bones. This is not arthritis, this is the Kundalini energy, supercharged by the eclipse, surging up your spine, and burning away decades of stored trauma and energetic blockages. Your spine is your central energy channel, and it is being scoured clean. You may experience intense headaches, or a feeling of pressure around your crown, or in the center of your forehead. This is not a migraine, this is your crown chakra, and your third eye being physically expanded, cracking open to receive a higher bandwidth of cosmic intelligence. Many of you will experience what can only be described as a vibrational flu. You will feel exhausted, achy, and sensitive, with symptoms that mimic a cold or flu, but there is no actual virus. You are not sick, you are shedding density. Your cellular structure is literally vibrating at such a high new frequency that it is shaking loose all the lower vibrational energies it has been holding: fear, guilt, shame, toxins, from food and the environment. This is a physical purge. You may also notice strange buzzing, tingling, or vibrating sensations in different parts of your body, as if a gentle electric current is running through you. This is your light body coming more fully online and integrating with your physical form. Your nervous system is being rewired to handle a greater charge of divine light. Your heart may flutter, skip a beat, or race for a few moments for no reason. This can be alarming, but it is your heart chakra undergoing a massive expansion. The sacred heart is being activated within you, expanding its electromagnetic field to broadcast a new frequency of unconditional love. Pay close attention to your dietary cravings. You might suddenly feel an intense revulsion to the dense foods you once enjoyed, processed sugar, heavy meats, alcohol. Simultaneously, you may develop a powerful craving for clean, high-vibration foods like fresh fruits, green vegetables, and pure water. This is not a diet. This is your body's innate intelligence speaking to you. It knows exactly what it needs to complete this upgrade. It is telling you, give me the light-filled fuel I need to rebuild myself into a crystalline vessel. Listen to it. Honor its wisdom. During these next 4 days, your body is your guru. Do not fight these symptoms. Do not suppress them with medication unless absolutely necessary. See them for what they are, signs of a profound and sacred metamorphosis. You are the caterpillar dissolving within the chrysalis. It is a messy, uncomfortable, and disorienting process. But on the other side of this dissolution lies the butterfly. Your job is to surrender, rest, hydrate with more water than you have ever consumed, as water is the ultimate conductor of this new energy. Take Epsom salt baths to help your body release the energetic toxins. Lie on the earth, place your bare feet on the grass or soil, and allow the planet's grounding frequency to stabilize your energy field. Understand this, chosen one. Your body is becoming less carbon-based and more crystalline. It is being prepared to hold the frequency of the new Earth. This physical discomfort is temporary, but the transformation is eternal. You are being reborn, cell by cell, into the divine human you were always destined to be. If you are feeling these strange physical shifts, if your body is aching and buzzing, and you understand now that this is not sickness, but a sacred upgrade, go to the comments right now and declare your willingness to allow this process. Type I release and receive. This is a powerful command to your subconscious mind and your cellular structure. You are giving your body permission to release all old programming, all density, all that no longer serves, and you are opening yourself to fully receive the new light codes, the new DNA activations, and the new crystalline template for your divine physical form. Typing I release and receive is an act of conscious co-creation with the universe. It is you taking the driver's seat in your own evolution. Do it now, and feel the resistance in your body begin to soften. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Chosen Ones. Watch this before the 30th of September 2025 ends. Last spiritual message, and this month of September will change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. As your internal frequency and physical body undergo this radical shift, it will inevitably begin to impact your external reality. This leads us to the fifth, and perhaps most socially challenging sign of this post-eclipse gateway: the Great Separation. Over the next 4 days, and in the weeks to come, you are going to witness a profound and rapid restructuring of your relationships. This will not be subtle. It will feel like a sudden energetic chasm has opened up between you and certain people in your life. Friends you have known for years will suddenly feel like strangers. Conversations that once felt nourishing will now feel painfully superficial and draining. You will find yourself sitting with loved ones, yet feeling utterly and completely alone, as if you are speaking a different language. You may feel an almost physical repulsion, or an overwhelming need to get away from certain individuals or groups. Please hear me when I say this. This is not about you being better than them, and it is not about them being bad people. This is about frequency. It is pure and simple energetic physics. The solar eclipse acted as a cosmic catalyst, accelerating the vibrational divergence that was already happening on the planet. Humanity is splitting into 2 distinct timelines, 2 different experiential realities based on consciousness. You, as a chosen one, are being firmly anchored into the higher 5D timeline of the new Earth. And as a result, you can no longer comfortably resonate with people, places, and situations that are still deeply entrenched in the 3D matrix of fear, control, and separation. This great separation is the universe's way of creating energetic sovereignty for you. For lifetimes, your energy field has been entangled with others through karmic contracts, soul ties, and societal obligations. Many of these connections, while necessary for past lessons, have become anchors, holding you back from your highest potential. The eclipse energy came in like a divine pair of scissors and severed these energetic cords. Now, you are experiencing the fallout. You are feeling the freedom, but it can feel like loss at first. Do not feel guilty for pulling away. Do not try to force a connection that is energetically dead. To do so would be a disservice to both your soul and theirs. Your desire for solitude, your intolerance for low vibrational drama, and your need for authentic soul-deep connection are not character flaws, they are the signs of your spiritual maturity. You are being guided to create a sacred vacuum in your life. You must be willing to release the good to make room for the divine. You must trust that as you let go of these old resonant connections, the universe is already orchestrating the arrival of your true soul tribe, fellow lightworkers, pioneers, and awakened beings who vibrate at your new frequency. They will not drain you, they will amplify you. They will not judge you, they will see you. The loneliness you may feel during this transition is not a punishment, it is a sacred incubation period. It is the universe asking you to get comfortable with your own energy, to fall in love with your own soul, before it brings you the mirrors who will reflect that love back to you. This is a test of your faith and your courage. Have the courage to walk away from the tables where love is no longer being served. Have the faith that a banquet is being prepared for you. This separation is a blessing, a divine realignment to place you exactly where you need to be, with exactly who you need to be with, for the next phase of your mission. The old world is dissolving, and so are the relationships that bound you to it. Your new world is crystallizing, and the soul family that belongs there is on its way. We have navigated the treacherous yet sacred terrain of the inner and relational shifts, the physical upgrades manifesting as the divine purge and the profound social recalibration of the great separation. These experiences are forging you in a crucible of cosmic fire, preparing you for a reality that operates on entirely new principles of energy and consciousness. Now we must venture even deeper into the strange and miraculous territory that this post-eclipse gateway has unlocked. We must talk about how this new frequency is not just altering your perception and your relationships, but is fundamentally warping the very fabric of time and space around you. This brings us to the sixth, and perhaps most mind-bending sign you will experience, the collapse of linear time. Over these next 4 days, your experience of time is going to become fluid, elastic, and utterly non-linear. This will be one of the most undeniable proofs that you have shifted into a higher dimensional awareness. The old 3D construct of time, a rigid, predictable progression of past, present, and future, is dissolving. It was an artificial matrix designed to keep consciousness locked in a cycle of regret about the past and anxiety about the future, effectively robbing us of our creative power in the eternal moment of now. The eclipse energy shattered that illusion. You are now stepping into 5D time, which is cyclical, spherical, and simultaneous. How will this manifest in your daily life? It will be intensely disorienting at first. You will experience what we can call time slips or temporal distortions. An hour might feel like 5 minutes. You might be engaged in a task, look up at the clock, and be shocked to see that several hours have passed when you felt it had only been a moment. Conversely, a 5-minute period of waiting might feel like an eternity, stretching out with an almost unbearable slowness. This is not your imagination. You are literally moving between different vibrational timelines, each with its own temporal flow. Furthermore, your memory will begin to act in strange ways. The past will no longer feel like a distant, fixed story. Memories from your childhood, or even from past lives, will suddenly surface with the emotional intensity and clarity of having just happened. You might smell a scent that instantly transports you back to a specific moment 20 years ago, and for a few seconds, you will be there again, feeling everything you felt then. This is not nostalgia. This is the collapse of separation. The past is not gone, it is a vibrational layer of the present. The eclipse energy is bringing these old layers to the surface for you to finally integrate their wisdom and release their emotional charge. You are becoming a master of your own timeline, able to access any point on your soul's journey not as a passive observer, but as a conscious healer. Simultaneously, you will begin to receive glimpses of the future, not in a predictive fortune-telling way, but as a feeling, a knowing, a future memory. You might be about to make a decision, and you will suddenly feel the energetic consequence of that choice, as if you've already lived it. This is your intuition evolving into what we can call quantum prescience. You are tapping into the field of infinite potential and sensing the most probable vibrational timelines that radiate out from your present moment. This is an incredible gift. It is the universe giving you a divine GPS, allowing you to navigate your reality with a wisdom that transcends logic and reason. During these 4 days, pay exquisite attention to these temporal anomalies. When time speeds up, it's a sign that you are in a state of high vibrational flow, fully aligned with your soul's purpose. When time slows down, it is the universe asking you to be present, to pay attention to a crucial detail you might otherwise miss. When a past memory surfaces, ask it, "What wisdom do you hold for me now?" When you get a glimpse of a future potential, ask what action in this present moment will anchor that reality. You are no longer a passenger on the train of time, you are the conductor. You are learning to bend and shape time with your intention and your frequency. This is a foundational skill for the master creator you are becoming. The clock on the wall is now merely a suggestion. The true timepiece is the rhythm of your own awakened heart, beating in synchrony with the eternal infinite now. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing, chosen ones. Watch this before the 30th of September 2025 ends. Last spiritual message, and this month of September will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. This dissolution of linear time is directly connected to the 7th strange sign, which is an exponential increase in the speed and power of your manifestation abilities. This is the instantaneous manifestation phenomenon. In the old 3D paradigm, there was a significant time lag between having a thought or an intention and seeing it materialize in the physical world. This lag was a buffer, a safety net for an adolescent consciousness that was not yet ready to take full responsibility for its creative power. That buffer is now gone. The eclipse energy collapsed the space between thought and form. In the high-frequency environment of the next 4 days, you will witness this in a way that will leave you breathless. You will think of a person you haven't spoken to in years, and within minutes, they will call or text you. You will have a fleeting thought about needing a specific piece of information, and the next video you scroll to, or the next conversation you overhear, will deliver that exact information to you. You will feel a desire for a particular experience, and the opportunity to have that experience will appear, seemingly out of nowhere, within hours. This is both exhilarating and terrifying. It is exhilarating because it proves to you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you are a powerful creator, that your consciousness is the primary force shaping your reality. But it can be terrifying, because you will quickly realize that this law works both ways. Every thought, every feeling, every word you speak is now a potent command to the universe. There is no room for sloppy, unconscious creation anymore. If you spend your day focused on lack, fear, and what you don't want, you will manifest evidence of that with lightning speed. You will stub your toe, get a flat tire, and have an argument, all in a rapid sequence that reflects your inner state. The universe is no longer coddling you. It is treating you as the divine sovereign being that you are, and it is giving you exactly what you are broadcasting, instantly. This is the ultimate spiritual boot camp. For the next 4 days, you must become a vigilant guardian of the portal of your mind. You must consciously and deliberately choose your thoughts, and more importantly, your feelings. The feeling is the prayer. The feeling is the magnetic charge that pulls reality into form. Practice catching yourself when you spiral into negativity. Stop, take a breath, and deliberately pivot to a thought that feels even slightly better. Focus on gratitude. Feel gratitude for the air you breathe, for the water you drink, for the very fact that you are alive and awake during this magnificent planetary shift. Gratitude is the highest frequency of creation. It is the master key that unlocks the storehouse of universal abundance. During these next 4 days, make a game of it. Think of something small and insignificant that you would like to manifest: seeing a blue butterfly, finding a feather, hearing a specific song. Set the intention, feel the feeling of having it, and then let it go. And then watch. Watch how quickly the universe conspires to bring it to you. This is your training. You are honing your skills as a master manifester, so that you can begin to co-create not just small synchronicities, but a whole new earth. If you have already started to experience this collapse of time, these instant manifestations that defy logic, I need you to confirm it for the collective. I want you to go to the comments and share the most powerful affirmation of this new reality. Type "My thoughts create worlds." Say it out loud. Feel the power in those words. This is no longer a spiritual platitude. It is a statement of operational physics in your new reality. By typing this, you are consciously accepting the awesome power and the profound responsibility that comes with being an awakened creator. You are signaling to the universe that you are ready to wield your power with wisdom, love, and impeccable integrity. Do it now, and feel your creative potential surge within you. Now, as you become a master of your inner world and begin to witness your power to shape your outer world, the final strange sign begins to emerge. This is perhaps the most subtle, yet the most profound sign of all. It is the sign that your mission on this planet is beginning to come into sharp focus. This is the 8th sign, the activation of divine purpose and the call to service. For years, perhaps your entire life, you have felt a vague but persistent sense of being here for a reason. You have felt like you were waiting for something, preparing for a role you couldn't quite define. That feeling is about to end. The ambiguity is dissolving. In the profound clarity of this post-eclipse energy, you will begin to receive direct, undeniable downloads about your specific mission. This will not come from an external source. It will rise up from the deepest core of your being as an unshakable inner knowing. Suddenly, you will just know what you are here to do. It might be a mission to heal others, to teach, to create art that uplifts consciousness, to build new sustainable communities, to work with the earth, or to simply hold a high frequency of love and stability in your environment. The form of the mission is unique to you, but the essence is always the same: to be of service to the collective awakening of humanity. This activation will be accompanied by a powerful, almost overwhelming surge of passion and inspiration. The things that once interested you will feel meaningless. The career path you were on will feel hollow. The only thing that will feel real, the only thing that will ignite your soul, is the pull of this newfound purpose. The universe will begin to conspire to support you in this mission. The right people, resources, and opportunities will start to flow into your life with breathtaking synchronicity. Doors you never even knew existed will swing open before you. A book will fall off a shelf with the exact information you need. An old friend will call with a connection to someone who can help you. You will feel guided, step by step, by an unseen hand. However, this activation also comes with a great responsibility. You will no longer be able to tolerate being out of alignment with your purpose. To try and stay in a job, a relationship, or a situation that is not in harmony with your soul's calling will become physically and emotionally painful. Your soul will scream at you through anxiety, depression, and even physical illness until you listen. The universe is telling you, the time for playing small is over. The time for hiding your light is over. The time for waiting is over. Your mission is now. The world needs your unique gifts, and it needs them now. This is the final and most important sign. All the other signs, the energetic upgrades, the emotional purges, the psychic awakenings, the manifestation abilities, they were all in preparation for this moment. They were the training. Now the game begins. You are being called off the sidelines and onto the field. Your unique frequency is a crucial piece of the puzzle of the new earth. Without you, the picture is incomplete. Over these next 4 days, create silence. Meditate, walk in nature. Ask your higher self the question, what is my highest service at this time? And then listen. Listen with your heart. The answer will come, not as a shout, but as a gentle, loving, and undeniable whisper from the very core of your being. This whisper is your destiny calling. And for the first time in a very long time, you are finally ready to answer. The journey of the chosen one is not about escaping this world. It is about transforming it from within. One awakened heart, one activated mission at a time. And your time is now. You have felt the signs. You have witnessed the collapse of the old world within and around you. You have heard the whisper of your divine purpose, a clear note ringing through the chaos of your transformation. It is a moment of profound clarity, of exhilarating potential. But you must understand, chosen one, that receiving the call to your mission and embodying that mission are two entirely different stages of the journey. In between the activation and the full integration lies a final critical phase, the gauntlet of the awakened soul. Before you can fully step into your power, before you can wield your manifestation abilities with flawless integrity, you will be presented with a series of final tests. These are not punishments. They are the universe's final examinations, designed to ensure you have truly learned the lessons of your past and are ready for the immense responsibility of your future. For the next 4 days, as the eclipse energies settle, be vigilant, for these tests will manifest in your physical reality with stunning precision. The first of these great trials is what we shall call the test of the karmic echo. Just as you are feeling clearer and more sovereign than ever before, the ghosts of your past will suddenly reappear. This will not be subtle. It will be the ex-partner who shattered your heart, suddenly sending you a message out of the blue, wanting to talk. It will be the toxic family member you finally set a boundary with, suddenly showing up at your door with a false apology. It will be the boss who undervalued you, suddenly offering you a promotion within the very system you are trying to escape. Do you see the pattern? The universe is presenting you with a perfect mirror of your old wounds and your old patterns, asking you one simple, profound question. Have you truly graduated? The test is not in the appearance of these people or situations. The test is in your reaction. The 3D version of you would have been triggered. You would have been pulled back into the old emotional drama, the old cycle of anger, guilt, or longing. But the 5D master in training that you are now becoming has a new choice. You can see the situation for what it is, a karmic echo, a phantom. It has no real power over you unless you give it power. Your mission is to respond, not react, to hold your center, to look upon the echo with compassion, but with a firm and loving no. You can bless them on their journey, wish them well, but you will not re-engage. You will not step back into the energetic mud pit you have worked so hard to climb out of. Passing this test means proving, through your calm and centered action, that the old hooks no longer have anywhere to latch on in your energy field. You are demonstrating to the cosmos that your sovereignty is non-negotiable. The second trial is the seduction of 3D comfort. This test is more subtle, and therefore more dangerous. As you align with your divine purpose, you are likely leaving behind old structures of security, a steady job, a predictable lifestyle, a certain level of financial comfort. Just as you take that courageous leap of faith into the unknown, the Matrix will make you an offer you almost can't refuse. A sudden, unexpected job offer might appear that pays double what you used to make, but has absolutely no soul alignment. A lottery ticket might win, giving you a sum of money large enough to make you forget your mission and fall back into a life of pure material indulgence. An investment you forgot about might suddenly mature, offering you a golden cage of comfort. This is the seduction. The old world is testing your commitment. It is asking, do you truly want freedom and purpose, or did you just want a more comfortable version of your old prison? Your soul knows the answer. Your soul craves purpose more than it craves comfort. But your human ego, conditioned for survival and security, will scream at you to take the deal. This is a test of your inner compass. It is a test of your faith in the universal flow of abundance. The universe is waiting to see if you will trade your divine birthright for a pot of gold. To pass this test, you must have the courage to say no to the good, so you can remain open to the divine. You must trust that as you follow your purpose, an even greater, more soul-aligned abundance is already on its way to you. An abundance that nourishes not just your bank account, but your very spirit. If you are feeling the pull of these tests, if old ghosts are knocking and golden cages are being offered, you must anchor yourself in your power right now. This is a crucial moment. Go to the comments and declare your unshakable truth. Type, "I am sovereign." This is not just an affirmation, it is a decree. It is a shield of light you are casting around your energy field. It is a message to all realms, seen and unseen, that you are not for sale. Your soul is not negotiable. Your mission is your priority. By typing, "I am sovereign," you are choosing the path of the master over the path of the puppet, and the universe will rush to support the choice you have so bravely made. The final and most profound trial you may face in this gateway is the test of the silent void. After all the incredible signs, the synchronicities, the downloads, and the cosmic fireworks, what if it all suddenly stops? This is the most advanced test of all. You will wake up one morning, and the high-pitched frequency in your ears will be gone. The synchronicities will cease. Your dreams will become mundane. You will pray or meditate, and you will feel nothing. Just a deep, profound, and deafening silence. Your ego will immediately panic. "It's over," it will whisper. "You made it all up. You were just having a spiritual fantasy. Now it's back to the boring, meaningless reality." This is the ultimate test of faith. It is the universe's way of asking, do you need the signs and wonders to believe in your own connection, or has the connection become so deeply integrated that it is now a part of you, unshakable even in silence? This silent void is not an abandonment. It is a graduation. It is the training wheels being taken off the bicycle. Your guides and your higher self are stepping back with loving confidence to see if you will now trust your own inner knowing without needing constant external validation. They are giving you the space to discover that the divine connection is not something outside of you that visits from time to time. It is the very essence of your being. To pass this test, you must sit in the silence and not falter. You must continue to trust the truths that were revealed to you in the light. You must become your own guru, your own guide. You must learn to navigate by the compass of your own heart when the stars are hidden. This silence is a sacred pause, a divine fallow period where the seeds of your new consciousness are taking root deep within you, far from your conscious sight. If you can hold your faith through the void, if you can keep walking your path even when there are no breadcrumbs to follow, you will emerge on the other side with a power and a self-trust that are absolutely unbreakable. You will have proven that your awakening is not a fleeting experience, but a permanent state of being. These tests, the karmic echo, the material seduction, and the silent void, are the final gatekeepers. They stand between you and the full embodiment of your mastery. Face them with courage, with wisdom, and with the unshakable knowing of who you truly are. For on the other side of this gauntlet lies not another test, but your destiny, fully realized. We have traversed the entire spectrum of this profound post-eclipse transformation. We have dissected the inner energetic recalibrations, the shocking physical upgrades, the dissolution of old relationships, the bending of time and space, the instantaneous manifestation of our thoughts, and the final undeniable activation of our divine purpose. We stand now at the precipice, looking out over the landscape of a completely new reality. The strange signs we have discussed are not random, isolated phenomena. They are interconnected points of light, forming a brilliant constellation that maps out your journey from a 3D human to a 5D galactic being. For these final 4 days of this sacred gateway, your task is to integrate these truths not as intellectual concepts, but as your lived, breathed, moment-to-moment reality. You must now embody the master that you have always been. This final phase is about moving beyond just experiencing the signs and into a state of consciously wielding the new energies that are causing them. This is the integration phase, and it requires a level of presence and self-awareness that will challenge you, stretch you, and ultimately liberate you. Let us begin by revisiting the auditory anomalies, the sacred echo. Now that you understand this is not tinnitus, but a sign of your attunement to the 5D grid, your role changes. Instead of being a passive recipient of these frequencies, become an active participant. When you hear that high-pitched tone, do not ignore it. See it as a cosmic tuning fork. Close your eyes and intentionally try to harmonize your own inner vibration with that sound. Hum to yourself, matching the pitch if you can. Visualize the sound washing through your entire energy field, cleansing and recalibrating every cell. You are learning to consciously tune your own instrument, to align your frequency with the frequency of ascension. When you hear a whisper or your name being called, after asking for the message, send a feeling of love and gratitude back through the veil. You are moving from a one-way communication to a two-way dialogue with your guides. You are co-creating your guidance, strengthening the connection through your conscious acknowledgement. Regarding the emotional polarity, your new task is to become the alchemist. You are no longer the victim of your emotions. You are the master of them. When a wave of dense, old energy like grief or fear rises, do not push it away. Do not analyze it with your mind. Instead, use your awakened heart chakra to transmute it. Visualize a violet flame in the center of your chest. Imagine this flame gently enveloping the heavy emotion. See the flame not as burning the emotion away, but as lovingly transforming its density back into pure neutral light energy. This is the great work. You are taking the lead of old trauma and turning it into the gold of wisdom and compassion. At the same time, when a wave of bliss or ecstasy washes over you, your job is to anchor it. Do not let it be a fleeting experience. Breathe it in deeply. Intentionally send that feeling down through your body, through your feet, and deep into the core of the earth. You are anchoring the frequencies of heaven onto the planetary grid. You are a living bridge, and your mastery lies in your ability to stand at the center of this bridge, transmuting the energies of the old world while simultaneously anchoring the energies of the new. The dreamscape bleed through and the waking visions are your new sensory inputs. Your task now is to learn to trust this higher sight more than you trust your 5 physical senses. The 3D world is an illusion, a projection of a limited frequency band. Your dream visions and energetic perceptions are showing you what is truly real, the underlying energy matrix. When you have a vivid dream, spend your day looking for its echo in your waking life. If you dreamt of a key, look for keys, literal and metaphorical. The universe is communicating with you through a language of symbols. You are becoming a dream walker, a shaman who walks consciously in both worlds at once. When you see geometric patterns or auras, do not doubt your sanity. Acknowledge it. Silently say, "Thank you for showing me the truth." The more you acknowledge and validate these perceptions, the stronger and clearer they will become. You are training your brain to accept a wider spectrum of reality. You are moving from seeing to perceiving. Your physical body, which has been undergoing the divine purge, must now be honored as your most sacred temple. Your new relationship with your body is not one of force but of deep, reverent listening. Treat it as you would a precious, highly sensitive scientific instrument. Before you eat or drink anything, hold it in your hands and ask your body, "Does this serve my highest good right now?" Feel the answer. It will come as a sense of expansion or contraction. This is your body's innate intelligence, your body deva, communicating with you. During these 4 days, engage in conscious movement. It doesn't have to be intense exercise. Gentle stretching, yoga, tai chi, or simply dancing in your living room. Move your body with the intention of helping it integrate these new energies. As you move, visualize the light flowing through every joint, every muscle, every cell. You are consciously assisting in the construction of your new crystalline light body. You are no longer just living in your body, you are co-creating with it. Now, as you stand in the aftermath of the Great Separation, your task is to embody radical self-love and become a beacon of energetic sovereignty. The pain of releasing old relationships can create a vacuum. Do not rush to fill this space. The universe is giving you the profound gift of your own undivided presence. Sit with yourself in the silence. Journal. Meditate. Ask yourself, who am I without the reflection of these other people? What do I truly desire? What brings my soul joy? You are rediscovering your authentic self, the self that was buried beneath layers of societal conditioning and relational compromise. As you fill yourself up with this self-love, you become a magnetic beacon, You will stop chasing connections and start attracting them. You will radiate a frequency of wholeness that will call in your true soul family, those who are meant for the new, authentic you. Your solitude is not emptiness. It is a sacred chrysalis. Honor it. This mastery of self directly fuels your mastery over time and manifestation. Having witnessed the collapse of linear time and the power of your thoughts, you must now live as if the past and future are illusions. Practice pulling all of your focus into the eternal power of the present moment. When your mind drifts to a past regret, gently bring it back. When it races towards a future anxiety, bring it back. The now is the only point of power. It is the only place from which you can create. Make this your mantra for the next 4 days. All my power is in this moment. Combine this with conscious manifestation. Move beyond just manifesting feathers and parking spaces. Start playing with bigger intentions. Write down a clear, concise statement of a reality you wish to create in your life. Read it, feel it as if it is already true. And then this is the key: release it completely. Trust that the universe, operating in quantum time, has already orchestrated its delivery. Your job is not to figure out the how. Your job is to hold the frequency of the what and take inspired action when it appears. Your new role is not a striver, but an allower. You are a cosmic gardener who plants the seed with intention, and then allows the universal laws to provide the sun and the rain. If you have stayed with this transmission this long, if every word has resonated in the very core of your being, then you know this is not just information. This is an activation. This is your final confirmation. The strangeness you are experiencing is the harbinger of a new divinity. It is the chaos of rebirth. Do not fear it. Embrace it. For these final moments of this sacred gateway, be the observer, be the alchemist, be the master. We are in the final hours of a paradigm that has lasted for millennia. You, chosen one, volunteered to be here at this exact moment to witness its dissolution and to be a founding member of the new reality that is rising from its ashes. Your strangeness is your superpower. Your sensitivity is your strength. Your confusion is the cracking of the shell of your old self. You are not breaking down. You are breaking open. So for the final time in this sacred space we have shared, I ask you to make one last powerful declaration to the universe and to yourself. Go to the comments and type the words that summarize our entire journey together. I am awake and I am ready. This is your graduation statement. This is your vow. This is the moment you stop being a student of awakening and become a living, breathing embodiment of it. I am awake and I am ready. Feel the truth of those words vibrate through every cell of your being, and as you go forward from this moment, into the rest of your magnificent, strange and purposeful life, remember, you are not going crazy. You are simply waking up. Do not forget to subscribe, for this is just the beginning. The journey is vast and we will walk it together. Welcome to the new earth. It is an honor to be here with you.